Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're just tuning in, hi, I'm Farmy Julie, and on this channel we talk about how you can make money from your farm, value addition, easy agribusiness you can start with little or no money, and DIYs that can help your farm boom. All right, so if this is the kind of video you're interested in, please stick around and don't forget to do what? To subscribe. So today we'll be talking about palm oil storage business. If you are thinking of business you can start or agribusiness you can start with maybe small capital. When I mean small capital as low as 10,000 naira, then you should think of palm oil storage business. Now you don't need to be involved in the planting. You don't even need to own an oil palm plantation to start. You don't need to have an oil mill where they process it to start. You just need to know specific locations to buy, then the way to store, very, very important, then when to sell. That's the key word. That's the easiest way you can start oil palm storage business. So I'll be telling you all this in this video. Let's dive in. If you're starting oil palm storage business, the first thing you should know is the seasons when palm oil is cheap. That's the first thing you should know. You should dictate the seasons when palm oil is cheap. So I'm going to be talking with experience from the southwest here where I am. I'm currently in Ibadan. I'm shooting this video from Ibadan, Oyo State. So if you are in Ibadan or if you're in the southwest region of Nigeria, then I think you can tap into this aspect. Now, if you want to start oil palm storage, I have places that you can source from directly. So the one very close to me is Ijaye, Aton. All these ones are located in Ibadan. You can also source in Osun State, Ikire precisely. Now, if you're thinking, why should I go into palm oil business? Palm oil business is one of the easiest agro business you can start. You don't need to quit your work before starting. No, it's the easiest of what you can start, and it requires just little capital, just little amount of capital. With 10,000 naira or even less, you can start oil palm business. So if you're starting, the season it's always in vogue is between April, May, June. It's cheapest at that time. April, May, June. You can get a 25-liter gallon of oil of palm oil between 6,000, 7,000, depending on where you're buying it from. You can get it as cheap as 5,500 naira. So, and this is not a commodity that spoils if you store very well. I'm coming to the storage aspect of it, but you purchasing it between March, April, May, June, or April, May, June. Palm oil is very cheap. So you can source from Osun, you can source from where I mentioned Ijaye, Aton. Those are places they produce it in Ibadan. Yeah, you can source from there and store. Then you resell later when it is very expensive. Palm oil becomes expensive from September, October till December. Palm oil is always very, very expensive. So early this year, I do buy this container of palm oil for 200, 250. I do get this container of palm oil for 200, 250. But recently that I got this one for 500 naira. So it's now expensive. So imagine I bought a 25-liter gallon and I stored and I decide to resell now. Just imagine the profit. So that's how profitable palm oil storage business is. So once you've gotten your oil palm or your palm oil at the period of time I told you to get them, now to store is very easy. Yeah, before we talk about storage, I remembered something just now. Please, if you are going to get your palm oil, go with your gallon. Very, very important. Don't buy the one they've already turned in gallon. Talking from experience, go with your gallon. Now, the essence of you going with your gallon is for them to be able to turn the palm oil into your own gallon so that you know that all the content you are buying is palm oil. Some people put like water at the bottom of it and the palm oil at the top. So when you are going there, you just open it's okay. It's palm oil. Meanwhile, at the underneath is water. Please go with your own gallon. Very, very important too. Don't forget, go with your gallon. So that they will turn the palm oil into your own personal gallon. Okay? So once you finish purchasing it, get a plank or wood get a plank, heap like 2 to 3 planks on the floor and beside the wall. The plank also rests on the wall. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Don't let the palm oil touch the floor. Don't let the gallon touch the wall. So that is how to store it. If you put your plank on the floor, also put your plank to rest on the wall. So when you are keeping the gallon on the plank on the floor, it will also rest on the plank on the wall. I don't know if you got what I just said. So it's going to prevent it from like sleeping. I don't know what you guys call it. So the palm oil will be okay. It will not have contact with the ground. Okay, so that's the best position you can put it, and it can be there for months, for years, and nothing will affect the palm oil. So once you've gotten your palm oil, you store like that. Let's say you got yours by June, July at 6,000 naira. Currently, a gallon is being sold for 20,000 naira. That 25-liter gallon that you bought for 6,000 naira currently is being sold for 25,000 naira. So if you don't want to like stop for a long period of time, you can resell once it's expensive now. So imagine I got my own back then at 6,000 naira, and now that it's being sold for 20,000 naira, I can decide to carry my gallon, take it to the market. Oh yeah, I want to sell. And it's not that you start looking for how to sell. No. Take it to your local market. And I know once I do my video, I really I emphasize on local markets because that's the easiest way you can sell your products. So take it to your local market around and meet people that sells palm oil as well in bulk. You can sell to them, or you can measure in containers like this and put it out for sale. You can even get sticker and brand. So we'll talk about that in my next video. So typically that's how to go about oil palm business, oil storage business. It's simple. Know the time that oil is cheap, and I've told you that the period of time that palm oil is cheap is between March, April, May, June, July. It's very cheap. It is very, very cheap. If you can source around, you can get as cheap as 5,000 naira for 25 liters gallon. But from September, October till January, it is always very, very expensive. So if you get it when it's cheap, you can resell it when it's expensive and make your money. And like I said, don't keep the gallon directly on the floor. Don't let the gallon have contact with the floor. Make it put plank. Don't use block, just put plank and put your gallon on top, and your palm oil is safe till when you can sell and when you can resell. The good thing about this business is you can have your job and you'll be making side income. You don't need to stress yourself. Once it's time, you just sell and continue with your work. We have a lot of people that are already into this business and they are cashing out like back to back. So you too can tap into this aspect of agriculture and, make money. Don't forget to pay your title. So if you are looking for ways to, just ask me any question in the comment section, any question on oil palm business that you don't really understand how to go about it. I'll be glad to show you the way so that you come and do what? And pay your tithe. So that's all about oil palm business. I hope you got value. I hope you understood what I just said. Don't mind my, but I hope you got value. I hope you understood. All right. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying, for tuning in. And please, if you got value, if you enjoyed this video, as always, give this video a thumbs up. Thumbs up. I don't want this one. No. I want this one. And subscribe. Beside the subscription button, you'll see one bell like that. That bell. Please click it on.